Bombshell update in the Whoopi Goldberg story. This one's spiraling out of control. Some of you are going to be very happy about this, other people upset. But I want to dismantle the argument a bit more and get your thoughts in the comments below. Now, CNN says that ABC News has suspended The View host Whoopi Goldberg for 2 weeks. This is a day after she falsely declared, according to CNN, that the Holocaust was not about race. Now, here's where things get insane. This is the wildly emotional statement from Kim Godwin. Kim Godwin is the president of ABC News. This has escalated to very high levels. And I'm also going to turn this into something that's on the forefront, I think, for people focused on the Joe Rogan narrative. ABC News, Kim Godwin says, effective immediately, I am suspending Whoopi Goldberg for 2 weeks for her wrong and hurtful comments. While Whoopi has apologized, twice, mind you, I've asked her to take time and reflect, to learn about the impact of her comments. The entire ABC News organization stands in solidarity with our Jewish colleagues, friends, and families and communities. Lots of emotion in this statement from ABC News. Now, before I dismantle this a bit more and see what you think about it, it's important to go back to the original comment. This little comment is what started it all the other day on The View. Here is Whoopi Goldberg.
Then let's be truthful about it, because the Holocaust isn't about race. No, it's not about race.
Ethnicity.
Well, they
No,
consider
it's
Jews
about
a different race.
But it's not about race. It's not about
Well,
race.
what is it about?
Because it's about man's inhumanity to man.
All right, what is being said here is not even that controversial in as much as it's a widely accepted progressive leftist viewpoint that race can be dropped into one of three Plinko-like categories: black, brown, or white. Whoopi Goldberg is using this filter to address the world and looking at something that's historical, that has some nuance to it. And she's saying, well, hold on. Jewish people don't appear to have brown or black skin, therefore they must be white, because this matches up with current thought in the progressive world. She's saying if Jews are white and Germans are white, then there's no race involved in this atrocity that occurred. That was the basis of all of this. Now, one of the most amazing things here is it's almost playing into the hand that suggests that Jewish people are something other than white. We can look as recently as May of last year at this Pew Poll. Most Jewish Americans, in particular, identify as white and non-Hispanic. In fact, 92% of them identify as white. This is what Whoopi Goldberg has in mind when she's addressing this issue. And so that's why she is having a hard time seeing race in this entire story. But now the outrage is there. You've got these giant Jewish activist organizations that are involved, and you've got this wild statement from the president of ABC News. And it almost looks like this could possibly lead to Whoopi Goldberg being fired, or God knows what else is happening here. But what I want you to focus on is how this is going to impact other stories. For instance, the Joe Rogan Spotify issue. Here's how the White House is playing that one.
Last week, the Surgeon General also was asked on MSNBC about Joe Rogan's vaccine comments on Spotify, and he said that tech companies have an important role to play in stopping misinformation because they are the predominant places where misinformation spreads. Does the White House and the administration think this is a satisfactory step?
Our hope is that all major tech platforms and all major news sources, for that matter, be responsible and be vigilant to ensure the American people have access to accurate information on something as significant as COVID-19. That certainly includes Spotify. So this disclaimer, it's a positive step, but we want every platform to continue doing more to call out mis and disinformation while also uplifting accurate information.
All right, we want them to do more. We want them to do more. Maybe like, what ABC News is doing now. If you can't see the correlation between the two of these, I don't know what to tell you. This is another giant press to take people who are saying things that may be historically incorrect or just otherwise not palatable for the average person and drive them into the ground. The question is, what is the right move in situations like this? And that's what I bring to you in the comments below. Let me know what you think about the update suggesting that Whoopi Goldberg has now been suspended from The View for 2 weeks. Do you agree with this? Do you disagree? Do you see some problems moving forward with people who are advancing maybe incorrect or otherwise unpopular viewpoints on television? People that are, in both of these cases, entertainers. Let me know what you think. Over at facebook.com/the news junkie, hit follow or like for stories just like this every day. youtube.com/the news junkie, hit subscribe. I'll interact with you in the comments. And as always, thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you again real soon.